Alright, what's going on, you guys? It's Resto, and here is the Paladin gameplay you guys requested. I actually did two gameplays. It was a Ret Pally and a Holy Pally. I tried both specs out. This is actually one of the first times ever playing Holy Pally. I mean, this obviously isn't the first gameplay of me doing it, but this is one of the gameplays of me ever doing a Holy Pally. I've never played one before, and I honestly had a blast playing it. Like, I didn't know a Holy Paladin would be this fun. This gameplay, if we didn't win, even though we didn't win, I actually wanted to upload this because I thought it was just an amazing gameplay that I don't even know how to explain this right now. I ended up topping a Disc Priest in heals by, I believe it was a whole 10,000. And we had all these healers. We have three priest healers, and I ended up topping all of them in healing as a Holy Pally, and that's insane. I don't think that should ever happen, but it happened. And the other healer on their team is in fact a Twink, I believe. I think he is. Yes, that is a Twink. That is a Night Elf. Yes, that is a Night Elf. Okay, I just wanted to confirm that. But yeah, it was just insane. Like, I was able to keep so many people up very, very well. And I thought I would have a struggle. I thought they wouldn't be as strong. I had all these like doubts in like Holy Pallies. But then once I gave it a try and like I kind of like, you know, tested out the talents and seen what they were like, I kind of got my feel for it, and I kind of figured out like, you know, how to do it and what to pop, when to pop it, how to pop it, and all these scenarios of when to do things. And I kind of just got the hang of things, you know. Once you just like test drive it, it's like all trial and error, you know. It's kind of like that. Another thing I wanted to get into was a mage gameplay someone requested. Was a fire mage as a 60 Twink. Now that is gonna be a little iffy because just knowing how fire mage is at 60, it's not the best, but it's completely doable, but it's just not the best. So I'm trying to like get a good quality gameplay for you guys to the point where it doesn't look like shit, and it's also worth watching, I guess you can say, because I'm trying to like get gameplay of like clutch plays and whatnot, and me doing all these kind of crazy stuff, because that's pretty much what fire mage is about. Like, you're not your average frost mage or arcane mage where you just completely like drop the dick on people. Like, you know, as a fire mage, you kind of have to strategize your plays and how you approach things. So I'm trying to get a good gameplay for that. That may take a little bit longer than expected, so I might have to upload another class or something. I could probably upload the Ret Pally gameplay that I got before this, so that's probably could be like an alternative to watch instead of the fire mage. But if I went frost, I would be topping the charts like no other. Like, I'd just be completely dominating everybody. As a frost mage at 60 is just insane. I think you guys would like the name of my 60 mage. If you guys like the 70 mage, I think you'll understand what the 60 mage is. So some of you may get it, some of you may not. So I don't know, we'll see. Another thing that I came across when I was laying in bed not too long ago was I was watching a FaZe video, a FaZe 4 million subscriber thank you video. I don't know, most of you know this, but some of you don't. For those who are new to the channel, I used to be a huge COD gamer, like a huge COD gamer, and I was all about the sniping scene and being competitive and going for, like, you know, clips and whatnot. Clips as in like quad feeds, and you know what I mean. Those who do play the game, I'm not gonna explain that. I was watching it, and what it was kind of like a message to say thank you, of course, but it was also like a kind of like a documentary. I think I said that right. I'm jumbling my words right now. It had that kind of a vibe to it, if that makes sense, and it kind of just went from the beginning of FaZe to today. And as I was watching it, like, it kind of struck the feels a bit, you know, because I used to be a part of that community when FaZe was just starting out back in 2009. Everything was, you know, kind of iffy. Like, you know, a regular 360 no scope was literally today's 720 titty knack. I don't know if you guys know what that is. Some of you are gonna laugh at it, but that is actually a name for something, as funny as it is. But like, a 360 back then was, you know, just as similar to that. And as I was watching it, it kind of like, your mindset, have you ever done this before, where you think of something back then, like your mindset like puts yourself into the position of what you were about 10, 11 years ago, and you like kind of relive a moment of when you were doing that current thing back then? Well, that's kind of what I was doing. Like I kind of picturized is the word. I really hope that's a word. But I kind of just like put myself into my little kid self back then, and I kind of visualized myself playing Modern Warfare 2 and just doing all these kind of things, and then realizing what everything's come to today. And then as I was thinking of that in terms of Call of Duty, I thought of WoW, and I thought of like, how WoW used to be and how everything was just so intense. And then I kind of got into a deeper thought to it, and then I realized no matter what kind of game you're getting into, if it has really, really high potential, it's going to be amazing in the beginning. It's always going to be amazing. It's kind of like, I kind of want to put this into these terms. Like, all right, I'm going to do it anyways. It's kind of like a relationship when you're in middle school. It is amazing in the beginning, but once you get a few months into it, it's just like, what the hell did I get myself into? You know what I mean? So that's a good way to kind of relate things. But I just realized that like anything good that starts off and it has so much potential to becoming like this huge gaming series or whatever, it ends up sucking as the years go on. Because in my opinion, I feel like the company gets too involved in the money, and the money takes over, and they just take money, and they no longer think about the community, because that's what it used to be in the beginning. It's always about the community in the beginning because they're so small and they want to increase their game. They want to like make it popular. They want to get rep for it. Well, once they've gotten this rep, once they've gotten all this money, they just, oh no, we got the money now. We don't need you guys anymore, so we're just gonna do what we want. So I feel like that is how things happen and kind of roll out. And we're just in this dilemma now where we can play this game that we have today, and we can also play private servers that once were the same, but it's not the same experience. We're always going to have the same community, but we can still play back then. Does that make sense? I really hope it does. Like, we can play Legion today, and it can be awesome. Nothing against Legion. I actually like Legion. But we can also go play Vanilla or the Burning Crusade or Wrath of the Lich King and relive the moments that we once played, or somebody that hasn't played it can relive that. But it's just not going to be the same vibe / feel / community that it once was. Because in Vanilla, the Burning Crusade, and Wrath all together had millions upon millions of people playing it. Not everybody knew what they were exactly doing. Not everybody knew how to do certain things. But now if you go into a private server and you jump on those specific servers, everyone's going to grab the skill set that they had from Legion. Everyone's going to have the same mindset of how to farm certain mats and how to get certain things and know how certain things work and how certain gear sets will affect your character and whatnot. And not everybody is gonna have a nub kind of mindset, like like how everybody else had. So it's just different, and things kind of feel a little bit weird. I don't know. I kind of got a little off track on that, but I just thought about that not too long ago, and it was just, I don't know. It struck the feels. I kind of got a little depressed about it because it sucks growing up, and it reminds me of old people when they're like, back in my day, soda pop cost me 5 cents. And, it's just like, it is stuff like that. And it really made me wonder what exactly these games are going to be when we're truly adults and when we've officially grown up. And like, where is gaming going to be then instead of right now? Just made me thought about that because, like, I don't know, it kind of made me sad, but at the same time, it's got me really curious. So, completely disregarding all that stuff, I kind of want to update you guys in terms of money and like where I'm at as far as his PC is coming. I got off my second shift by myself, and let me tell you guys something that happened. Oh my god. So, okay, there was a table of 5, I believe 5. Yeah, it was 5. There was No, 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 no. Yeah, it was 5. It looked like a grandma and grandpa. It looked like maybe an uncle or a father. I don't know who he could be. And then there was 2 kids. Well, they all ordered drinks, and then I had to serve the table next to me first because obviously they were there first before them. So, like, you know, first come, first serve. So I went ahead and got the drinks and the milkshake for the 2 fellow people next to them. And then I went back for the other set of 5 drinks. And what they ordered was 2 waters, a Sprite, a cherry Coke, and a shake. So I'm getting all this stuff together, blah, 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 blah. I put it all on the tray, I pick it up, and I go to serve it. Well, by the time I get to the table, I'm serving the waters, you know, I put the shake down, I got the Sprite down, and it comes to the cherry Coke. Pretty sure you guys know where this is going already. And the moment I turn this little chair and I go to give him the drink, the cherry Coke falls off the tray and it goes all over them. And I was just, oh my god. I felt so bad. I wanted to cry. I was like extremely overwhelmed with what was going on. And I didn't know what to do because I know things like that happen to a server all the time. And I know like some of those things, like, you know, happen probably on a daily basis. But I kind of overthink things and I just think of like the worst of when things happen. So I don't know if they're going to somewhere special after, you know, their meal. I don't know if they're doing anything, you know, spectacular and they have somewhere nice to go because they were all dressed up and whatnot. But I don't know if they also came from church because this was on a Sunday. So I just felt super bad, but I didn't drench them in the drink. Like, lucky enough, I kind of like angled it to the point where it just got all over the table, but they still got sprinkled a little bit. Well, not they, it was mainly the old man, which I felt bad for, but I apologize at least a million times. I immediately cleaned everything up, but in the end, they still tipped me, and they were like completely understandable. They said it was okay, and I was just so thankful for them. And I don't know, other than the morning of me spilling the drink, that day honestly went really well. I made a good amount of money, so that adds it on. And after adding everything up and seeing where I was at in terms of like total money that I have with me, I am currently $500-600 away from getting this PC. So that's about, if we're talking shifts here, because I don't work every day, that's about a week's worth, 7 days of working, and I should have it. So I work Tuesday as far as next week. That's the next time I work. So I mean, if you guys want to help with, you know, the PC fund, by all means hit me up and I will gladly accept that. The sooner we get this money, the sooner I can start building this PC and putting it together. So yeah, that would be honestly amazing if I can get some support on that as well. You don't have to. I'll just say, just throw out the offer. Gotta be a sellout for a minute, but yeah, PC time, man. I can't wait. Like, each and every day I wake up and like I instantly start thinking of like the things I can do. I've had friends tell me like, you know, if you get this PC, you got to do this, this, and this. I'm like, I already had that planned. I'm gonna be buying Dead by Daylight. Someone also wanted me to stream that, so I'm gonna go ahead and stream that as well. I don't know, I could just give all these ideas out and it's just gonna be, I don't know, it's gonna be awesome. So yeah. And a bunch of people are like, I can't wait for you to stream next time. And I'm honestly thinking about streaming right after this commentary. So if you guys want to tune in for some wild gameplay, be sure to go ahead and follow the stream. The link is in the description. So I should be live pretty soon. Gonna stream some Twinks and whatnot. So yeah, that should be fun. But other than that, yeah, that's about that's about it in terms of like money and like what's been going on. So yeah. This video does seem to be coming to an end, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. So I hope you guys enjoyed the Holy Paladin gameplay. I don't know what spec specific you guys really wanted to watch, so I kind of just like whiffed it and was hoping you would like Holy Paladin, because I know Holy Paladin, you just sit in the back and kind of do you and not really get a lot of action, but this gameplay, I was just all up in it. I was a mix of healing and doing damage, and I don't know, it was insane. So we had a few Twinks on our team as well as their team, so it was a very well-balanced game, and it was honestly really competitive. It could have been a win if we weren't like, you know, getting off track in the middle a bit, but other than that, I would rate this about a 9 out of 10 BG. This was a pretty good BG, so yeah. Like I said before, I hope you guys enjoyed the Holy Pally video. If you guys have anything else to suggest and want to watch, be sure to, recommend it down below. I do take recommendations, as you guys can see previously. I've been taking everybody's, but just know you're going to be added to a list. Up next will be a Fire Mage. I can also do something else in terms of that, because I still got to wait. So if you guys have any recommendations, be sure to drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys want to do. Other than that, it's been Resto, guys. See you guys next time.